Forests are vital to the survival of our planet, playing an essential role in biodiversity conservation, climate change mitigation, and carbon capture. Kalangala district, formed out of 84 islands in Lake Victoria with its lush forests, serves as a critical carbon sink, acting as the lungs of Uganda and Africa. Among these invaluable ecosystems is Namusoke Culture Forest, a sacred nature site in Bubeke sub-county, once protected by the Bakatonya clan, where elders performed rituals for various culture functions. These cultural practices were part of a deep-seated conservation approach aimed at safeguarding the forest's natural resources for future generations. However, in recent years, poverty, external influences, and unsustainable practices such as charcoal burning, timber harvesting, and firewood collection have led to the destruction of Namusoke Culture Forest. The loss of these forests has not only stripped the Bakatonya clan of a significant cultural landmark, but has also undermined efforts to combat climate change and protect biodiversity in the region. Recognizing the cultural and environmental significance of this forest, African Institute for Culture and Ecology AFRIS has partnered with the Bakatonya clan to restore Namusoke Culture Forest to its former glory. Together, they aim to revive traditional governance systems and use cultural practices to strengthen conservation efforts.
I'm here today in the compound of a cultural leader and a custodian of traditional knowledge. And to be very specific, a custodian of one of the sacred natural sites here in Bubeke in Kalangala district. We are here because we have been meeting a clan where the custodian comes from, and we are following up the discussions we have always held in Kalangala here regarding revival and strengthening of traditional indigenous knowledge systems for protection of ecosystems and our food systems. This is a program that has been here for some time, since 2021, and it is following up a program that we have been having in Ulisa along Lake Albert. That one for reviving and strengthening the traditional governance systems, or what we could call community ecological governance of the wetlands, the forests, water sources, and our indigenous food and farming systems. So we are here and we are meeting this clan specifically to see how they can restore and protect this cultural forest at Bubeke, which has been here for so many years, but due to encroachment of the community by cutting trees for charcoal burning and wood for timber, this forest has been reduced to a small enclave, but it used to be big to the extent of 1.5 square miles. So the process here we have started is to work with the clan to strengthen their traditional governance system of protecting the forest, and we hope that they will restore the forest by making sure that the indigenous trees are planted here, and also they conduct what we could call agroecology and or agroforestry to make sure that, one, the forest comes back, and at the same time, the communities can get, they can improve their livelihoods in a way of intercropping the food within the forest. So that is why we are here, and we think this is one of the processes of identifying the different steps in the whole process of restoring the Bubeke cultural forest in Kalangala. And this process will continue where the clan will be able to draw maps, different maps, indicating how the forest used to be, how it is now, and where they want the forest to be. And it will include different and various dialogues and discussions. It will also include documenting the traditional or customary laws that govern forests like these. And here we are talking about ancestral laws. We are not talking about the laws that are made by government or by the LCs or what, but we are talking about those traditional and ancestral laws that have been able to protect this forest for so many years. Because when you look at this place here, you can see like this forest, this tree, we have been told that this tree is more than 200 years. So it has been there, and there are other trees which are in the forests which are as old as this or as much older than this. In the forest, there are rivers, there are animals, there are insects, there are birds that have disappeared because of the destruction of the forest. And so we think this process will bring about the restoration of the biodiversity of the forest, and also improve the livelihood of the people, at the same time the life of Lake Victoria.
AFRIS's mission in Kalangala is to work hand in hand with local communities to restore the forest, recognizing that it is not only a cultural heritage but also a critical environmental resource. Tabaro emphasizes that Kalangala is a vital catchment area for carbon, playing a significant role in mitigating climate change for Uganda and beyond.
Here is where we find natural trees which absorb carbon from the air, and that reduces, of course, the climate change and all sorts of processes that endanger our community and our ozone layer. So it is very important to protect the forests in Kalangala, because when we protect the forests in Kalangala here, we are protecting the forests in Uganda, because they are central. They provide that function, ecological function, that goes beyond Uganda to East Africa and the whole world.
The local community has responded with overwhelming support. Luanga, a community member, expressed his commitment to ensuring the success of the forest restoration project, understanding the long-term benefits it will bring to the environment and livelihoods.
Masanyuse nnyo ku byo bye mwogera programu gye muleese ow'okuzaawo ennono. Maama, ebintu ebyo birungi nnyo, era embeera eyo neemala okumuwona Mukama n'agituwamu omwezi gumu, Uganda eyinza okufaanana nga Amerika. Buli kimu kyali kirungi nnyo maama. Environment ate ffe tugenze tugitta, emiti tugitemye, effe tetuliwa respect. Okiwulidde? Guno omusana obugoba igenda gagoba abantu mu bitundu gonna gonna bujja kukola ki? Environment ejja kukomawo. Buli kimu kijja kudda, embeera ejja kutereera. okiwulidde kuba kati uganda nnungi tutera kugizimba buto oba omuti ogutemye gutemye naye tekawo omulala teeka okukakasa nti otaddewo omulala owulidde totekawo bijanja totekawo kiki oba otemye omuti ogenda kusimba mwanyi tekamu emiti emirala yo gibeerewo ogulwadde gujjeemu kufumbisa kuba nokwetaaga twetaageyo kakasa nti osimbirewo omuti omulala enzizi zaffe enzizi zabanga nnungi tugeze tugizimako emidumu aye tetugidaabiriza owulidde ebitukomyeyo kali kyabye kikomyeyo ng'emusa endala oba nti ensi endala ziri bulungi fetulumiridwa lwekyo wano waffe wakatunya kati nga wali wolengera wali eri fetutaganga dna ezo nga tetugyetaaga ogenda wali eri omwana ne bamunaaza nga kiwedde olumaze okutegeera mwana kakitaakaana kamwako mukaleeta nga sikakikka wano kalina kufiirawo era gobyogera gobimanyi kalina kufiirawo era ngaomukazi ojja omanyi kyokola tugenda kwalula era ndowooza nawe wali olabawo wali ebesinyi ogiraba yiri wali eri yandunu yakika yalubereberye era eyo yalimirawo kati yeri mu myaka nga 5 nze nagisangawo owulidde kati lirabe ate nga bagimbuulira.
The head of the Bakatonia clan, Omutaka William Kamanyire, shared insights into the struggles that led to the destruction of the forest. With overfishing in Lake Victoria driving economic hardship, many community members turned to the forest as an alternative source of income through charcoal burning and timber harvesting.
Bawala wagula omuti emiti egy'ennono egyaliwo emiti gyagifaanagana vegiti naye ebyenfuna ennyanja bwe yafa kubanga ffe kuno ku Bubeke ennima yaffe yali ntono nga tumanyi kuvuba n'ennyanja bwe yaggwamu ebyeyakendeeza teyiggwanga mu byennyanja ebyakendera bukendeezi n'olw'envuba embi kati ne tulumba emiti ffe nnyini ffe twagirumba okunoonya ssente twokyemu amanda tukolemu embaawo bisobole naye nga tubimalawo nga tumanyi tukola ki tubimalawo naye bwe tunaabakwatibwaga awamu emiti ne giddamu ne gikula nga tugyokya mu manda era gijja kuddamu gibeere beegiti naye si kyakakati naye tuno kikwata tutandikako tukizimbe nga tukizimbira ku musingi gw'abazzukulu abagenda okuddamu okukola ki okujja n'okubeerawo mu maaso oba twagala tujja kufa naye tunaaba tulese eki kale nsaba tuzeewo emiti gino nga bwe gyali kisobole okuddawo ng'edda n'abookya amanda bakendeeze ku sipiidi gitwokeramu amanda n'embaawo abasenze abazoobuzi tubasaba mukendeeze okuyingira mu kibira kyaffe kubanga tugenda teekamu emiti emipya so si kusanga n'ogutema oba n'ogukuula nti ate guno gwaki era tujja kuvunaana ng'ogukudde tunaakumanya nti gwe gunja gukudde tujja kuvunaana amateeka gajja kuvunaana.
AFRIS is working with the community to implement sustainable solutions like agroecology. This farming approach not only protects the environment but also improves household income by promoting sustainable agricultural practices. Juliet Zalwango, a field officer with AFRIS, emphasizes how agroecology can serve as a key mechanism for environmental protection while addressing the economic needs of the community.
We are so much engaged in emphasizing farmers to participate growing of indigenous seeds, and these seeds are being used in the culture or tradition as it has been elaborated by many colleagues of mine. So in this agroecology, we do emphasize farmers to use the environment they are living in, to reuse, recycle, and to maintain or protect the biodiversity of their localities. They do make biofertilizers out of the wastes from the gardens and animals. They do use plants to make biopesticides and use many more other agroecology technicalities in protecting the nature and themselves as well. It has been identified by many researchers that crops or food produced using inorganic pesticides and fertilizers is a lead to many diseases that are attacking our communities, which is really a threat to the community. So to address this, agroecology is the best way to go, and this has been adopted by many farmers. We are really appreciative, and we are really happy that they have welcomed the services.
Through AFRIS's collaborative efforts with the Bakatonia clan and the entire community in Bubeke, there is hope for Namsoke Culture Forest to be restored as both a culture site and a vital environmental asset. By integrating traditional governance with modern conservation approaches, the community of Bubeke sub-county in Kalangala district is leading the way in preserving their heritage while contributing to global climate resilience.